What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the War Report of Cloudwing Valley. I am your host, Faglata, and we are on battle number 9, Saturday, August 14th, 2021. It is currently week 5 in the season, which means we're about at the halfway point here. So we're going to see week 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 coming down the food chain here. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of things are getting heated up in this here server. Yeah, this week was an absolute crap storm when it came to diplomacy. I mean, there was so much going on. So one of the first things I want to jump into right away is the changes in alliances, because I think that this was probably one of the biggest things that happened this week. Definitely something to look at. These are all the differences in alliances. So we saw Atlas break away from the Yellow Turbans. They ended up joining a new alliance called Daft Monk, which was run by Spartan's Glory, and Warborn also joined Daft Monk. From there, Blackhand and Nod went independent after a blowout with True Sith, and then Hurt joined Malice, which is their own alliance, so they went from independence to Malice. Immortal Crusade joined forces with War, which is also the other alliance of the other Midway Kings. So they're kind of tied together. Leviathan broke off of Rabble Alliance, and then Murder joined Primordial, recruited Team Delta to become the ultimate group of people hitting YT in the south there. Like, they're all up in there. Like, tonight it was all Team Delta and Murder hitting them. And then Valiants joined Yellow Turbans, which was a big, interesting point that I don't think anybody didn't see coming. Pretty much everyone saw that coming. But, yeah, so it was quite an interesting week. I know right before TW, pretty much crap hit the fan over in the Borderlands, and all the little houses were fighting amongst each other, and yeah, it was a mad show over there. But everyone had fun. At the end of the night, everyone had fun, so who knows. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming in the coming weeks. Some important dates. Tuesday, August 24th, the Battle for Daicheng begins. On Tuesday, September 7th, Imperial Dawn begins. That's when both cities are open. So the South City opens first, then both of the cities open, and then the final battle of the season is September 18th. That's the final battle. You got to get everything done by then. So whatever you're going to do it. Aside from that, we have some special thanks. Ismina, Pedro, Atram, thank you so much for your help putting this together, getting this thing rolling every week, doing all the thief quests. The three of us have been cruising through, getting as many as we can, getting all the data in there. So thank you super much for helping me with this. I don't think I could pull it off without you guys. Discord supporters, Wise Guys, Obes, Foot Powder, Furhead, Adrian Black, Kane, Zugi Zork, and Matarugo, maybe? I'm hoping I pronounce it right. Come find me and teach me how to say your name. That way I don't screw it up after every single episode. Yeah. I'm not the guy you want reading diplomas, let me tell you. Alright, first up we're going to take a look at Mel Yang. This was the crap storm of the world tonight. With Atlas breaking off of YT, it pretty much left this stripe right in the center of the Mel Yang's region, which was vastly fought over. So it was a very interesting night. There was a lot of fighting going on the west side, not so much on the east side. There's some stuff up on the north, but a lot of that was on the west. And what we ended up with was pretty much YT dominating most everything. The one place that I saw that they could not break into was Zaifu. Atlas held them twice. I'm pretty sure it was twice. And yeah, it was pretty impressive. That fight was going on for a good long time. New Centaur got picked off by the First Order, but that doesn't even this doesn't even sum up how much fighting was going down in this region. There was a ton of fighting going down. If we look over at the battles, you will see the new replacement for Atlas in YT managed to secure 15 fiefs. First Order got 1, Macedon got 3. Jumping over to the houses of Mel Yang, we only have 5 in Mel Yang now. We have Valiants on top. Don't think anybody saw that coming. 6,825 influence. Radiance, 4,875 influence. Macedon in third with 2,925 influence. Atlas, number 4 with 1,170. And First Order with 195. This all breaks down to the War for Anling, which is going to be coming down to pretty much yellow turbans right now. 14,625. You only need, I think, 4,000 actually to get into the city. Cohorts are probably not defending. I don't think anybody's defending that. So it's going to be pretty much them walking in the door, and then if anyone can muster the strength to push their way in, that'll be a really interesting fight. Next up, Prosperity. Mel Yang is currently sitting at 50%. It is pretty straight down the middle. Only 195 points lost of the Prosperity rating. So it is bouncing up a little bit. We do have Atlas with their 1/5. Yeah, I think it's 1/5 upgraded. And that gives them a little edge over everybody else with 195 renown. Xifu, it's level 5. That's where you're going to find your 5-star thief quest when they pop. Most of the other ones have downgraded this week, so I don't know that you're going to find too many of them. But yeah, that's where you're going to find those 5-star thief quests if they pop. None of the villages have been upgraded, so don't expect to find anything there. Speaking of thief quests, here you go. So there are 2 5-star thief quests right now. One's at Mumbai with Hematite, fairly easy one to get your hands on. Xifu has like 4 of the top thief quests in the region. One is the Barbs, which is super easy. Chalcolite is very easy to get your hands on. You can usually find that all over the place. Over in Longting, just across the border, you'll find some of that. Should be fairly easy. Dropping on down to Liangyun. There's where we were on Tuesday. Check out where we're at now. Things changed. Quite a bit changed, actually. There was a lot of fighting going down in this region. I don't think people realize how much fighting was going down. But there was actually some really good defenses that I saw happen. But there was mostly offense. So the offense was very strong on this side. A lot of small team hitting everywhere. But there were a few bright spots where people actually managed to defend against YT, which is pretty interesting. So Team Delta, good work on that. You guys are definitely joining the family here, and it's good to have you on the server. So taking a look at the battles. Here we go. Team Delta +9. Radiance +8. Murder +2. Nightmare +1. Cohorts. Cohorts gained 3. What the hell, Cohorts? Where you been? Welcome to the party. Valiance gained 1. Now, if we're looking for who's possibly running for Daichang, this I did not expect. Primordial is in the running with 3,450, pushing on YT with 7,500. Can Primordial get into the capital there when it opens? That would be a sight. That would really be a sight. Should be interesting to see how that all plays out. The Houses of Longting, or Liangyun, sorry. Cohorts are the Houses of Longting. The Houses of Liangyun, Radiance 7,350, Team Delta 2,550, Murder 900, Valiance 150, Nightmare 150. Taking a look at the Liangyun Prosperity, we're at a 45%. Things are currently in a poor rating with a negative 1,800 Prosperity. We have an 89% free houses owned by 11% Legion owned. Average fort levels 3, average town levels 3, average village levels 1. Murder has 2 thieves with 150 renown, leading the renown builders. Radiant still does have that level 6 Hebo. So if you need, your high tier thief quest, that's probably what's going to be popping. Check that first. And then we have 3 level 2 villages, all of which are owned by Radiance. Speaking of thief quests, here you go. You got 1 5-star thief quest. over at Mingyu. So, if you are a murderer, welcome to the party. That thief quest sucks. You're going to have a hard time filling it. Sorry. Um, but other than that, the cowhides with the 3-star isn't bad. Cedar timber is fairly easy to get your hands on. All those purple rebel kits, you're going to farm and farm and farm, and you are not going to get very far trying to farm those. So it's best just to say, oh well, and go on to the next one. Hopping over to Longting. This is a region where it was hopping for the first, probably 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, tons of stuff going on here. And then all crap hit the fan. And, yeah, the cohorts just became this giant monster and started eating people. It was pretty awesome. And, yeah, if you were in Longting, you know what I'm saying. But right now, this is what we're looking at. Yeah, we got no evil standing alone against the entire legion of the cohorts. How they're doing this, I don't know. I hear there was a bombard involved. I don't blame them at all. It is insane how much those cohorts are throwing things at people these days. So, looking at the Longting Kingdom changes, there is 9 cohort fiefs added to the pile this week. 9. That means that there literally is only 2 houses in all of Longting, Hear and Speak, and they're both part of No Evil. Now on the positive side, it's currently sitting at a 60% healthy rating. So yeah, we still see some positive energy going on there. Things are getting built up. They're staying built up. Hear and Speak both have fiefs that are above where they started. So it's at a 1700 rating, which is healthy. We have 7% Free House owned, 93% Legion owned. I think they're going for completion today. And then no villages are owned by free houses. The highest level strongholds that are owned by houses are Kintai and Fort Warsun. That's it. However, Thief Quest-wise, it is a very bountiful place for you to be. So if you are in Mel Yang or Liangyun and you need to do Thief Quest, hop over the border, take them on over there. You can pretty much hop over either border. There is Hematite up at the big wall in the center of the field that requires level 8 to take. One Kyogun, that was the old stomping ground of Goshkia, got beat by Atlas in a very, very messy battle to the death. Kintai with 4 Roundsies. Bapan with 28 rare Rebel Cavalry kits. That's both of those. All those blue ones are fairly easy to get. You can get those by doing the Tier 3 Rebel camps. No problem there. Rough Cotton's going to be a tough one. As much as I'd like to tell you it's not going to be. The gray materials are usually the hardest to get. It's weird. It's just weird. But it's the truth. Those barbs are going to be super easy at 9-wall. So if you have barbs, feel free to toss them in there. Next up, we're going to head over to the Borderlands. Borderlands as of Tuesday. Borderlands as of now. So there was a few alliances shifted, which changed kind of the dynamic of the whole area down there. So it was kind of messy. It was just a little bit messy there. The south end fared a little better than the north end, I think. There was a lot of fighting up in the north end. But, yeah, it was weird. That's all I can say. I'm not sure how else to put it. But yeah, so Odin gained 1, Hurt gained 2, Midway Kings gained 4, Vigilantes gained 1, Goblin gained 1. Looking at the southern Borderlands, this is what it looked like before. And here's what it looked like after. Looking over the Southern Borderlands changes, we had Team Delta take 3 fiefs, Nightmare take 2, Murder take 1, Immortal Crusade got 2, Midway Kings 1, House of Lords 1, and Goblin 1. So on to the houses of the Borderlands. You ready for this? Yeah, you remember last time. Murder, 6,700 influence. Midway Kings, 4,950 influence. Koshkia, 4,200 influence. House of Lords, 3,050 influence. Hurt, 2,100 influence. Odin, 2,100 influence. Team Delta, 1,950 influence. House of Squires, 1,800 influence. Vigilantes, 1,500 influence. Lionheart, 1,350 influence. Nightmare, 1,050 influence. Immortal Crusade, 450 influence. Goblin, 450 influence. House of Knights, 300 influence. And Eric Dub, 300 influence. It's a lot easier than the last time, but still, it's a lot. And I just gotta say, I am dyslexic, so that is really hard for me to do. I've been practicing my whole life. It took me forever to learn. Now, taking a look at the Borderlands prosperity. 49%. We've had quite a bit of things flipping here. Those rank 6 fiefs are really hard to keep upgraded. So those are going to continuously fall as time moves on, especially with people not taking care of them. So we will see how that all plays out. We have 100% owned by free houses. There are no cohorts in the Borderlands. That's one of the big attractors there. So you have starting influence 32,750, current influence 32,250, negative 500 prosperity. Average fort level is 4, average town level is 6, average village level is 1. Have a whole bunch, pretty much every stronghold in the region, all the towns started at 6. So that is going to be probably where you can find all your tier 5 fief quests. Pretty easy to find. Let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick. Alright, so what we have here, we have 3 tier 5 fief quests, one of which is the food at Wanwu, which is super easy to get your hands on, super easy to complete. Magnetite isn't too hard over at Bixie. That is fairly easy to get to from Mel Yang. You just pop up the north gate and then walk on over. It's not too hard. Then you got Shojin with some with the 4-star sheepskin quests. Those are fairly easy to get your hands on, especially in the Borderlands. The Genet quest there at Tsum, it's a good chance to get rid of some of those Genets. You also have it at Akator, but that's a longer walk. Tsum's an easy walk. You have it at Wanwu as well. So 20 Genets. This is the first time I've ever seen that many Genet quests on a board. Good days. Get rid of those Genets. You know you'll throw them away anyways, so might as well get some honor out of it. This brings us over to our leaderboards. Top renowned builders of the week. Here with 300, Atlas with 195, Speak with 150, Murder with 150. Over on the movers and shakers, we have Valiants making big moves with 11 new fiefs. Team Delta with 7 new fiefs. Midway Kings with 4 new fiefs. Nightmare with 3 new fiefs. Immortal Crusade with 2 new fiefs. Hurt with 2 new fiefs. Goblins with 2 new fiefs. Vigilantes with 1 new fief. House of Lords with 1 new fief. Murder with 1 new fief. Biggest losses of the night, surprisingly, Macedon lost 15 fiefs. I think that was mainly because they were just fighting their asses off up there in the northwest. Atlas lost 14. That was kind of expected, but we were hoping it would be a little less than that. Hopefully, better fight there. But they did hold their wall, and that was a really remarkable fight to see go down. Warborn lost 6. Black-Handed Nod lost 5. Lionheart lost 3. Eric Dub lost 1. Here lost 1. Aleppo lost 1. Leviathan lost 1. And Speak lost 1. Taking a look at the house standings. This has changed quite a bit. Radiance is currently sitting on top with 39 fiefs, 12,225 influence. Murder in second place, which was unexpected. 17 fiefs, 7,600 influence. Valiant takes the third place seat with 22 fiefs, 6,975 influence. Midway Kings with 12 fiefs, 4,950 influence. Team Delta in 5th place, 12 fiefs, 4,500 influence. Koshkia in 8th with 4,200 influence. House of Lords in 7th with 8 fiefs, 3,050 influence. Macedon, 8th place, 7 Thieves, 2,925 influence. Hurt in 9th place, 3 Thieves, 200 or 2,010 influence. And there you go, Odin with 3 Thieves, 2,100 influence. Over on the other side, you can see the remaining of the board, 11 through 20. And this brings us around to our alliance board. There you are. That is our final standings of the week. Looks like I need to get Malice's icon up there. But YT has 68 Thieves, 22,125. Primordial, 29 Thieves, 12,100. Hibernia in 3rd place with 13 Thieves, 6,600. True Sith with 15 Thieves, 6,150. The Last Legion with 12 Thieves, 5,150. Centurions, 6th place, 8 Thieves, 3,045. Malice in 7th place with 3 Thieves, 2,100. No Evil, 8th, 2 Thieves, 1,950. Daft Monk, coolest name ever. Yes, I'm a Daft Punk fan. And 9 Thieves, or 9th place, 1 Thief, 1,170. Rebel Alliance, 10th, with 3 Thieves, 450. And then War with 1 or 3 Thieves, 450. Over on the gains, you had Primordial with 8 new Thieves, True Sith with 7 new Thieves, Rebel Alliance with 2 new Thieves, War with 2 new Thieves, Malice with 2 new Thieves. Biggest losses of the week, Daft Monk lost 20, Yellow Turbans lost 4, No Evil lost 2, and Centurions lost 1. And that brings us round to our closing, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. I do hope that you like the show. We'll be back again with more on Tuesday. Definitely look forward to seeing you all there. As always, you can reach me. I'm in-game. Friend Foglata. You know you all know me. And, yeah, do what you can. Join that Cloudwing Valey Discord up there in the top right. Ha! Just realized my little bar got a little funky up there. Let's see, does that solve things? Yeah, that solves things. There you go. So if you want to join the Discord, there it is. I am working on trying to clean up the salt. This week has gotten a little salty. And remember, guys, it's not a place to go spew vile madness. It's a place to help one another. If you can't help one another, get the hell out. Keep it peaceful. In any case, I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.